Today, I had a real light bulb moment as to how I can show clients the best possible results, but also how you can become indispensable to their company. And it's how I'm going to not demand, but only hire people with this kind of characteristic trait. It's a very learnable thing to do. But I started working with this guy, Eric, who has a very large marketing company. And this was the first time that we were shooting a bunch of videos. Right now, I help super, super large businesses. I help them grow their brand so they can get more customers. And I'm doing all of the work up front to make their life as easy as possible. And what I was texting him was, I was just saying, I need you. He said, do you need anything else from me? First thing is, anyone that I hire needs to be able to manage other people's time effectively. Tell them what they have to do in as little time feasibly possible. When you're dealing with a very, very, very busy, successful business owner, the last thing they want to do is spend a bunch of time on something. And so how can you give them the best results with as little of their time needed as possible? I mean, that is my entire shtick. I'm going to give you better results than anyone else in the world. At the same time, making it so where you don't have to think about this and you get to spend 3 to 4x less time actually doing this. And so when I gave everything to him, he said a lot of it was great. He said, do you need anything else from me, Josh? And I said, yes, I need you to be ruthlessly, critically honest as to how I'm presenting this to you, because there's a million other ways I can present it, but the only way I can vastly improve and make your life easier. That's what this is about. My job is to make your life easier, Eric. So I need you to tell me what I'm doing wrong to make your life easier. Tell me what you would prefer, how you would have done this if it was yourself. And I will learn that style exceptionally quickly and adapt. Therefore, I'm doing my job of showing you the best result with giving you and freeing up as much of your time as I humanly can. And then when I'm asking for your time, it is for a useful, effective case. That's how it is with Ken. If I tell him I think this is worth your time, he just trusts my opinion. And sometimes I'll explain it to his team. But if I tell him I think he should do it, he will, because I have proven myself to manage his time to a very effective degree. And that means when I'm managing his time, it results in a lot of money being made. That is how you effectively manage someone else's time. And so you tell them exactly what you need from them with everything pre-planned out. And those are the types of people that I want to hire. I mean, that is the gold standard. You should be asking your employer, if you have a business, your clients, anyone, what you can be doing better. And you should be having people around you that are critically honest, and you should be able to take ruthless criticism. I mean, that's what I'm asking for. Tell me that I suck at this, because my number one goal is to improve and become the best in the world at this, because then everything else comes along. I only focus on one thing, and that is improving to the best degree, and everything else comes along. I charge more per client, more people want to work with me. I get unlimited demand. More people actually want to work for me because I'm surrounded by all these other people. If I focus on this one thing, all monetary goals go away. My objective of being better goes away, or it doesn't, because I'm actually getting better. And so you get so many more reps when you're working with a bunch of people and you adjust to their styles. That is what I think makes a really good service-based business. It's not just here's this one thing that I'm selling and everyone has to do it this particular way. I think because I have such a high-end ticket and it is so much creative work and so variable, and the dependents are the results are so non-linear, you have to have a tailored approach for every single client that you have, at least for the business model that I have, because no one person is different, and I'm working with all different sorts of business owners. And so I have to adjust to their style. And because of that, I get to learn so much about business, and my learning curve is incredible, because if I'm hanging out with 7 different people, just talking to them, working with them, showing them results, I get to see how they operate their business every single day, which is invaluable, at least to me. And so I'm still just nailing down. I sold my car today, and 1 second. I just got a work call at 8 o'clock. Completely forgot what I was talking about, but Oh, I sold my car today. Yeah, I just had like a car here in Boston. Sold it. Gonna be back in Arizona on Sunday. I have a ton of shit to do. Moving in for Sunday. I hate being an adult. I absolutely hate it. I found out that we have to get utilities for the house that we got, and I texted PJ. I was like, "Do you know how to get utilities?" He was like, "No." He's like, "What do we have to do?" And basically, we're children, and we've never had real responsibility, like these adultish things. And I still don't want to do it. But we move in 2 days, and so I asked PJ if he could figure it out. I don't know. I just gave him all my information and said, please, please, I'm working. I've been so fucking busy these past few days. I'm ready to, once I get paid from all these new clients, then I'm really going to start ramping up, trying to hire some people, try out like training more people up and just trying to grow this shit. But I think it's super valuable. If whatever you're doing, you should just always be trying to get better. I mean, I know a lot of people who just work to try and like make money, and that's fine, but that's pretty miserable in my opinion. Wouldn't it be better to work and improve and do better and learn more stuff? That's and have some pride in what you're doing, and not just try and clock in and clock out. And if you're in a brain dead job, then why don't you try and do something that has more upside in terms of your ability to do better and some sort of payment structure as well. Anyway, tonight I had a bunch of options to do a bunch of things. And I think I'm just going to hang out, watch a movie with my mom or something, spend some time with the family, hang out with my dogs and